All right, man. Welcome back to the TV podcast once
Yeah.
again, man. It's been too fucking long, and I'm glad to be back. I had to do a lot of fucking thinking. I had to do a lot of evaluating, and I had to get shit right. But I'm glad to be back with my boy Kareem,
You already know what it is.
and we got some special guests today, man. You know they've been longtime friends for me, and shit, we've been through a lot of shit, man. Like, don't matter what it's been, but we've been friends for a long ass time. So I feel like after all the hard work that they've been putting out and shit, putting in the work for doing shows and shit like that, it was only right to give an opportunity and let their minds be heard, not spoke, fucking dumbass. But yeah, so I'm with my fellow friends and business partners. We with LTZ,
Yeah.
the
Gang.
Looters. I'm with y'all want to go ahead and
Sir.
introduce yourselves, man.
Well, I'm Keno. You know,
Y'all heard him before.
yeah, y'all heard this beautiful
Mm.
voice
And then we
before.
have-
Angelic
I'm
voice.
Trap,
Nice to meet
Mr.
you.
Wonderful. Yes, sir. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Nah,
Ah.
it's dope, man. So just to get the stove warming up because we cooking in this bitch.
Yes, sir.
That
yes,
dope.
sir.
Nah,
Just in the
butter in that
what's
pan.
life been like, man, for the past few weeks or even months for y'all personally? Like anything that's interesting that's been going on, or
Shit, we
Something-
just been in the studio like crazy.
Like
Yeah.
crazy.
how's that been going?
Crazy. That's why it's
Man.
like crazy.
Shout out to the Den for that.
Shout out to the Den,
Shout out to
man.
the Den.
Wolf,
Shout
real.
out
Shout out
to
to
the,
Wolf.
shout out to the Wizard, man.
Shout out to the
Wolf,
Wizard.
man.
He's
Shout
Wolf,
out to
but
Matt, man. Shout out to
Love
Miguel.
him,
Shout
bro.
out my
he's
Bear.
very
bear.
Wizard. Like the way he be doing shit.
Yeah.
Like I only recorded it like 2 times with that nigga, and like already off the like 3rd time being there, he's already like he already knows like how to. He
already
knows
how
our
y'all
flow and
moving,
shit.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit crazy. So I like that. So I was like, he hard.
That's the chemistry.
Hell yeah.
That's
Nah,
good though
for
that
real.
y'all
That's
been
my
going
nigga.
to the studio and shit for real. Cause I mean, I think at the end of the day, like when you're doing creative shit, I think it's about consistency. Like even for myself now, like I always tell myself I gotta be more consistent with like my podcast and just want to record more. But I just be so caught up in other shit that like I just feel like I'd be moving on my own time. But
Yeah,
honestly, consistency is always gonna take you where you need to be. So that's good to hear that, you know, y'all been in the studio and shit. So
yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit, we just trying to keep working, man.
Hell
You know
yeah.
us, man, just grinding.
What do y'all
grinding,
feel
grinding.
like is like the hardest thing y'all had to overcome to find your consistency?
Probably over time, maybe time. Like just finding like the perfect time for the both of us, just because we work on different schedules. So like, but recently it's been crazy. Like this past month and a half, like I don't know what's been going on, but like every fucking weekend we've been in the fucking studio. Like I'm telling you, just grinding and working. So since we're in that grind, like right now, we kind of like we don't even really have to speak on it. We just kind of like already
do it.
know it. So
Yeah,
now we're just
yeah.
like taking advantage of it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, cause it was kind of like the fuel that we kind of needed. So like now that the fuel's starting to burn, we just like rolling with it, rolling.
Yeah,
You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
so it
saying?
was like a whole like 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 months that we didn't record shit because it was
Mhm.
just like slow as fuck.
Yeah, just trying to figure shit out. You know?
Yeah, and plus it was hot as it's like we record in my garage, but like once summer
Yeah.
come, every day 105 degrees. I'm not
That
sitting.
shit
Yeah.
whack,
In your
bro.
garage,
I love
like,
music, but
Texas,
I'm
Houston,
not
I ain't gonna lie, this fucking weather is fucking ridiculous.
nasty as
dog.
Ridiculous.
shit. It's I love
wanna
music.
fucking run away.
Yeah,
I do. I want to run away
And some AC.
for real. I love music, but I ain't
Shit,
recording
bro.
100,
Yeah.
100 degrees every night. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
It's
and that
good
just
though.
means you don't love it enough.
Nah,
You
fuck
don't
that.
want it enough.
Hell,
Stupid.
You ain't with
No, I
me.
mean,
Niggas
shit,
recording.
College
As
Fest come
crazy
on
as
this
hell
sounds.
yeah,
We were recording with like fans and oscullators, but even them, like,
Them hoes
I mean,
still
this
too
nigga
much.
got like towels on his neck recording. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because you gotta want it as much
Yeah.
as you want to breathe.
Like-
Bro, there's sweat on. Nah,
Yeah.
there's actual. You can. There's some songs you can like hear sweat coming off my fucking
Mhm.
lips. Like that's how nasty it
Mhm.
is, bro. Like it be hot in that motherfucker, but we still do it. But after a while, it's just like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that
Nah,
shit.
for
So like for your music wise, like what's been like from your point of view, what do you think you've improved the most on? Like not just y'all specifically like individually, but just what do y'all think from y'all's point of view, like the Looters, what direction, like are y'all happy with the direction y'all are moving in? or is there things that y'all think y'all could change?
I mean, we're always trying to change. I mean, because change is always good, you know. But
Yeah.
we just take it one day at a time. But we're really. I know we're really working on pushing out more content, you know.
Yeah.
So like the music we have, like the vault is there, you know. It's just like if anything, just picking out the songs and like getting, you know, nitpicking at it and kind of making it sound better, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's more
Yeah.
so just that content, like getting everybody to see rather than just
Hearing.
hearing
Yeah.
it, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
that's kind of what everybody's on right now is like
yeah,
seeing
but-
it, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
feel like that's a perfect thing to talk about right now, because I mean, obviously they're gonna notice that this is the first time that we got fucking visual production.
yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and how the fuck I fucked up already. Hold on.
Are you good?
Shit, look. I'm like that.
Round of applause for
Just
that.
for the fucking visual production and shit. Nah, but
Finally.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you know, for the first time, like you gotta have that visual,
Yeah.
that comes with the audio.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I feel like for the beginning of me, like for this, you know, a lot of people were telling me that they were enjoying the audio podcast and shit like that. But I just
Mhm.
felt like it was gonna be better to have a visual
Yeah.
thing, you know, because I feel like, I mean, yeah, it's cool to hear shit, but you gotta actually like
See it.
So you can
see
feel
it.
it, you know.
Yeah, and
People
you-
gonna see it
connect.
more than
and you can see that it's more of a genuine connection rather than
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
motherfuckers behind the mic just
Yeah.
like trying to connect. You know,
Which
Like
one
an
of them
audio
said
trying too
nigga?
hard.
Stupid
Yeah.
Who said that? He
Who
sounds
said
white.
that?
And
He
plus,
sounds
I
white.
look good, so I like people looking at me and
Yeah.
shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So,
But that's good.
Pretty boy
Yeah, we
gang
for
over.
sure as I think creative wise, you gotta always have something to show and something for people to listen to. I mean, you want to have something that people can see and then
Mhm.
also hear and picture that together.
Mhm.
type
You know?
shit.
Paint the
Yeah.
picture. Yeah.
So
Nah,
yeah.
yeah.
So like in the studio, we already got like the paint. Like I feel like the video is just like putting it up on the walls.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Right.
They did that type shit. But
That's like
yeah.
that extra sense that you over here pulling from people.
Yeah.
They can hear it all day and then they see, they're all like, damn, they making this music and they look like this.
Mm-hmm.
So now
That's
they
the
go
whole-
around, they be like, man,
It's always about
I
the
see this
image,
dude
too.
look like this. And it may not even be like they trying to be negative in the judgment,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's just
It's
kind of
just
how the
like,
human
yeah.
mind works in a way.
Mhm.
You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
him better.
I like
than
him. It's like, oh
that.
damn, like he got a little vibe. Like I've seen this
Yeah.
before, and they just feel more comfortable around
Yeah,
somebody
that's
because
how
they
I
fuck
feel.
with you, and
'Cause,
that's how
like,
you look.
We're like, I feel like both of us are just like everyday people. Like
Mhm.
everyday, like niggas in our age, like are just like living their life. Like
Yeah.
some of us do drugs, and some of us be fucking hoes, and some of us just be going through shit, and some of us just, you know what I'm saying, don't
Some
be
of us
fucking
just
hoes
here.
and just going. And some of us are just
like
here.
that's just the little categories of
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
And then there's
Yeah.
niggas in the army and shit. Like
Yeah.
you feel me? Our homeboy in the army
Why you
and
trying
shit.
to
So
put Dunn on the spot like that?
now that's the homie. That's the homie.
He's the
part-
third
he's
member
Looter.
of the
He's
Looters.
Facts.
FYI,
Yeah.
there's
There's three of us.
it's three of us. He's not here.
He's not here.
He here in spirit though.
He's here
Yeah.
in spirit, you know.
Yeah, hey,
dap the
put that
homie up.
mic up for
We're
him.
gonna
man.
put it up for
Yeah.
him. You know, we're always thinking about him
For
on
real.
the track.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank you for your service.
yeah.
For real.
Thank you for the
Salute.
service,
and
bro.
all the homies that we have that's overseas.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
all
for
the
real.
homies, all the homies,
for
yeah.
real.
Shout out to all y'all.
Miss you,
Yeah,
Kendall.
man.
Hold it down over there, my boy.
Yeah, POP. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot what I was gonna ask. So what's next? Like, I know y'all been working on a lot of music and y'all been dropping shit and shit. I know y'all dropped that one video that I did for y'all. That shit was pretty dope.
Yeah, that shit was
yeah.
fun.
That shit was fun.
hella
I think
fun.
that was
hella hot, hella
Y'all for
sweaty.
sure need more of that.
that was an
Yeah.
experience.
More
It
of
was
that.
a great experience, honestly.
Especially for
Turned
me.
out
I
better.
mean, I think it was funny because when we was in the studio and they asked, it was like, "Oh, y'all got somebody to record?"
Yeah.
And Ken was like, "Yeah, Kev." I was like, shit, I'll do it. You know?
Yeah, because when no disrespect to him, that's the homie. But like he was just like, y'all need somebody to record? And I was like, nah, he's right here. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Facts.
talking
And we
about?
got that shit done. But
No disrespect to Melrose, you know.
Melrose
Shout out,
hard, yeah.
love, man.
shout
love,
out to him.
you know,
But that, I mean, shit. Yeah, like what do y'all have like in store? Like what's something that y'all want
Shit.
people to look out for and
Look out for more songs. 'Cause
more songs.
But we're working on the tape. We're Benson, our producer. Every
Yeah.
weekend we hang, like he's at the studio with us making beats. So like every weekend we have like 2 or 3 songs. Make 2 songs with him. No, like we got 3 songs with him. But we're trying to like make a whole like tape and shit.
yeah.
So like Dunn's coming next month. So like when he come, it'll be in the process of us doing this every weekend shit that we've been
Facts.
doing. So like he can sit there and get on some songs. So when he dip, we can already have like already
good
like
vault.
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean,
get
he
vault, and then we drop it like
he's
beginning
been
of the year. Drop
telling
a tape.
us he's been wanting to make like this a whole R&B like tape thing, and
Yeah.
been wanting to drop like a tape like in January, February type shit. So like, I'm
with it
aiming
too.
towards that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have the songs plus more. I mean,
So many songs.
like I said, we're on that roll right now. So like after this, we're going to the studio. So
literally after this like thing, we're going straight to the studio.
so I mean,
yeah,
that's our biggest goal on top of always with content. You know,
more
I mean,
videos, definitely more videos, because I'm a goofy person, and so like I like when we like not literally listen to our songs sometimes. I be driving like, oh yeah, this would be a good video, and I just think of a whole like fucking idea for a video while we're driving and shit. So like, we're gonna get on more videos and shit, because I feel like that's what we need.
All right. Well, for the listeners that really may not know who y'all are, what kind of like, not even what kind of, but what genres of music are y'all trying to like explore? What are you currently into right now? Like, what have you made? And like, what are things that you just are like, maybe one day I could try that?
Both of us are just individually from each other, or just as a group?
Shoot. Both of y'all individually, like.
Okay, so what was the question again? My bad.
That was a big question.
So y'all are both Looters, right?
Yeah.
And you just said y'all have like an R&B tape on the way, right?
Yeah.
So I know that y'all make rap and stuff because I'm your friends, but some of these people, most
Oh
of
yeah,
them
they
may
don't
not know.
Yeah.
But like y'all don't always have to stick to rap. Y'all may want to do different stuff.
No,
So
yeah.
I just want to know like what kind of spaces
Okay.
are y'all trying to operate in and explore?
I want to make a punk rock like album.
Bro, hit me up, bro. I swear to God, I was screaming on that bitch.
You feel me? That's what I want to
Stop playing with me.
scream, but it's not like on some. Oh, I ain't alive.
No.
Like, I just popped some Percocets. I'm going crazy, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And it's just like, some people can like dance to and rage to. Also, that nigga Drake. Well, that's just me. That nigga Drake just dropped
that house album, the ADM.
Yeah. That was kind of hard. So I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to go in that angle.
I just want to say this.
That shit was
Everybody that tried to bully me in middle school for liking house music,
camera.
fuck you.
Fuck 'em.
All right, anybody that thought dark skins couldn't enjoy house music, fuck you.
Tell them.
Straight like that.
Fuck y'all.
But I just want to get into a whole bunch of shit, not just rap, not just music in general, because I want to like make TV shows and
For
shit.
sure,
like
for sure.
TV shows and you know what I'm saying, collabs with people and shit. Not even like music wise, but like clothes.
Just all kinds of creative stuff.
You
that
feel me?
can get
Because like
into.
music's one aspect. Niggas can just rap. I feel like some rappers don't understand like rap is just like that, but you can like use your rap to do other shit.
Oh,
It's
hell
like,
yeah.
you can,
Hell yeah.
your name's
I
already
think that's
big
the
because
plan.
you're a
I feel
rapper.
like that's the goal.
You feel me?
Oh, should be the goal.
Rap's
Should be the
cool,
goal,
but like
sure.
I could rap, but like
Don't be a rapper, be
What
an
else
artist.
can I do besides
You feel
rap?
me?
You know,
Be an artist.
who wants to
Don't
be a
just
50-year-old
rapper.
rapper still? Like, nah, nigga, I want to be sitting there having like my own like.
Who's the badass?
Okay, but that's different. He's been in jail for like a long ass time, so he has to get his the years he
his
missed. He
repertoire,
has to
yeah.
get
But
it out
see,
and
it
shit.
fits for him because it's his situation.
You feel me?
But
So like,
it seems like nowadays though, like, all right, I have a question to ask, just like little side segue. Do y'all think bars are more important or lyrics?
I think they kind of both go
There you go.
hand in hand because I mean, let's say you do say a bar, right? Okay. Now, throughout your whole song, are you gonna like have just bars like punchlines, or are you gonna really have some type of substance behind your lyrics? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
anybody can just like go in a booth and just say some bars, and it's gonna sound hard. But I mean, if you got your bars actually like lining up, saying something, trying to really
Prove a
express
point,
yourself
yeah.
and get to what
Facts.
you really trying to say, then yeah, your shit gonna really be hard. That makes it
Yeah.
even better.
Because my thing, you don't really gotta even be lyrical. Like, if your lyrics, like, if your lyrics feel something to somebody, then cool. Like,
Yeah.
you could say beep 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 da, boop boop. There's gonna be a nigga out there like, damn.
Fitty bop boop boop.
That shit
He
hard.
fitty bop
That nigga
I ain't hear
just said
that?
that shit.
Y'all not
And him and
listening.
he gonna stop the
Different.
music, and him and his friends are gonna
Rewind
debate
that shit,
about
nigga.
that.
Yeah.
That debate is gonna make him mad, and his friends gonna be like, nah, fuck that nigga. Then they gonna keep on listening. Not like that, but
Yeah.
the argument is gonna make them want to listen more. You feel me? So it
Yeah.
doesn't even matter. Like, if you can feel that shit, go ahead, bro. Like,
Yeah,
There's
I feel
Kendrick-
like at that point, that's what music is
Yeah.
getting down to right
Mhm.
now. I literally saw something earlier or sometime this week. Somebody's talking about rap isn't even in anymore. Like music is just in. Like you know, at
Everything,
one point,
everything,
like at
everything,
yeah,
yeah.
at one
Mhm.
point it was about rap.
So
Like
it was
everything
really
you
about,
fucking,
like, rap,
everything you
hip-hop
heard was
was rap.
getting released
Mhm.
every other Friday or whenever
Migos.
music was getting dropped. It
Yeah.
was rap. You
Mhm.
know, whether it was fucking trap rap or fucking lyrical rap or whatever it was, like it was always rap. Now we're getting to a point where it's
It's everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Like you
Hip
got
hop.
so many genres coming out, and so many people are starting to branch out and
as
Yeah.
it
listen
should be.
to all these different genres, and it's dope because like
Everyone has their own lane. Like
and
nobody has to.
I mean music goes hand in hand, bro.
yeah.
Like I mean, think about it, bro. Like when you think about rap, right?
Mhm.
You have the drums. Like I mean, bro, drums come
Mhm.
from like rock and shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you
Percussion,
can have
yeah.
like rock drum sets in a
Mhm.
fucking in a rap song. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I think that's dope that at this point, like, music is just in. It doesn't really
Right.
fucking matter
Yeah.
what you listen to. It's just as
'Cause
long as you
it's-
fucking
As
enjoy
long
it
as
and
it
it makes you
appeals to
feel
you,
good.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
resonates.
that's
I
all
be
that
talking about
matters.
daddy issues, so it's just like, what the fuck? I have like, there's gonna be some, not to sound like no like weirdo, but like you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying. I be saying some shit about my dad and shit in my
Yeah.
songs, and like some niggas listen to it like, damn, my dad did go to
Facts.
jail too, like that.
Facts.
They
Yeah.
did kick in the dough for my nigga too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So there's gonna be somebody's gonna feel that shit. So that's why I be
Facts.
saying shit. So like, music always resonates.
You have to, bro.
to
So
whoever.
for like, you spoke on being in the studio with Benson a lot.
yeah.
What's that been like working with Benson and No Friends? Like,
Oh, Benson, that nigga.
Well, Benson, shout out to Benson,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to
He
him.
is the first actual producer that actually even genuinely opened his arms to
Like make music.
try working with
Yeah.
us, and actually saw what we were trying to do. So big shout out to him.
Big Ben.
And then No Friends, man, like that one was crazy too. But I mean, damn, I mean,
I don't even know. No friend.
like,
Well, let's start on Benson. Benson, cool. Like in the studio, Benson, he really quiet, but like once he comes in there and he already knows what he's about to do. Like he sits
Yeah.
there and gets on
Mhm.
the piano. Eh. He's like, nah, I don't like that. And he's like, I'm gonna start playing some beats, and then like he finds a beat that's halfway done. He's like, I'm fuck with it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. Go in the booth, rap it. Then he just sitting out there cracking jokes with everybody. Like Benson, he cool. Like
he
that's
put
the
his
homie.
work first.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally.
the crazy thing is
Shit.
like he already has like 98% of his work already done. So
Yeah.
like coming to the studio with us is kind of like just
And
like
just inside.
getting our input and like, okay, cool. This sounds pretty cool to them. All right,
Mhm.
I'm gonna put it to the side and boom, we gonna work on that and boom, like, yeah, it's like, man, like
Benson the hardest.
Man,
the
y'all gotta
people that
take.
we worked with is shout out to all those people, man.
If he fuck
Like,
with
it's
y'all, y'all gotta
love.
take that as him like investing into y'all as well.
No,
Hell yeah.
it's already
Seeing
because
with
like
that
we
shit.
was. I told him
That's
before,
dope.
like I was like, bro, let's make a tape. So I was like, how much you want? Because like I'm a whole person. Like I'm gonna give you your money. You pay. This is what you do. I'm paying you for it. I'm not gonna be like asking for
Right.
handouts type shit.
I'm not gonna come to
Yeah.
you if I can't pay you the
Yeah.
shit.
You feel me?
that you
So I
offering.
came to him. I was like, "Hey, bro, how much for tape? Me and you trying to do tape. We already had a tape with him before. We didn't drop it because of like bullshit. Anyway, but like, I was like, I'm gonna pay you for this
Hashtag
tape.
Genesis. Damn.
Yeah, hashtag Genesis. But I was like, I'm gonna pay you for this tape because we didn't do the last one. I'm gonna pay you. He's like, forgot the number he said. I think he said like 500. And I was like, all right, cool, I got you. Let me get $500 and I'm on your way. Everything went together. Then like, I got my money and I started paying for shit. Like, and at the end of it, I was like, damn, I ain't even got the money no more to get this nigga. So I told him, I was like, hey, bro, I don't got the money, but when I do, for sure, I'm gonna stay up. Like, I'm gonna talk. And like, I probably want to say like 2 weeks after I told him that, he called me. He's like, bro, fuck the money. Like, when's the next
Let's
studio
work.
session?
Yeah.
Like, when is it?
real.
Like,
That's live as
he's
fuck.
like the
He really
front
spoke
end.
for
He's like,
that.
I can't be worried about like the front end because he's like, the front
back
end is just
end.
$500. He's like, you never know with the back end.
Mhm.
God,
So
bro.
it's just like,
And
You got the
niggas
vision.
only
And-
do that
and
shit
that's
for
all you
people that
really
they
need,
fuck
bro.
with type shit.
so that's how,
You know
and
what I'm
so
saying?
like that's how I feel with him. Like he fucks with us. Like it was like in the studio, someone was like, "Hey, let me get a beat." He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be such and such such." But he was already saying like, "Oh, y'all want this beat? You like this
Mhm.
beat? All right, cool. I'm
I
about to
feel
put
you.
it up there."
For
So
sure.
it's like,
Yeah, it's like
you know,
how some people just like straight business with everybody, but then it's
Yeah.
like it's business with you, but it's deeper than just
Yeah.
business. Like I do business because you here to do business, but we
Yeah.
cool.
like
So
he
I'm
was
gonna
like the
fuck with
first
you with
people
your
that like
business.
rapped on his shit back
Yeah.
in the day. Like,
Yeah.
like
Shit. And well, look, now that y'all know that he, you know what I'm saying, trusting y'all like that, that's even more motivation for y'all to
Facts.
stick to it.
and
And
he not,
stuff.
and it's a crazy thing. Like my nigga Benson hard. Like it's not like I'm just sitting here. Like this is
Mhm.
really like that nigga
Yeah.
hard. Like
Yeah.
there be
Sounds
times
crazy.
he be playing songs. I'm like, just play me a beat, bro. Like, I don't really sit there. I'm not the whole playing it out. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Make a beat. Go ahead. I'm trying to rap, so please hurry up and pick a beat. So like,
No cap.
he goes and he just plays it. I'm like, I like that one. And he goes to the next one. Yeah, I like that one.
That nigga would be saying that, and then Benson would be like, really? I thought that
For
was
real.
trash.
For real.
No cap,
For real.
But you know what's
Dead ass
crazy,
straight
though?
face like that. Like,
It be like that
what,
though.
really?
Like I
thought this
noticed,
was
like
trash.
I
It's not
watched,
even done.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of fucking like, you know, interviews of like producers and like,
Yeah.
you know, like genius interviews of people that do like, I can't remember the one that made Kodak's skirt beat, but
Ooh, that's a motherfucking
he was just like
beauty.
he was just talking about how like, you know, he didn't feel that was a good beat or whatever. But I feel like a lot of producers, like when they're working on their music like that, like they'll feel like that most of the time, but it's because they invest so much time in it that like after a while it just sounds mid to them.
Yeah.
And then
But
the
little
nigga
do they
like
know,
me, I'm
but like you let somebody else come in and listen
That's
to your
like
shit, they're gonna be
angels.
mind blown.
Yeah,
Cause
right.
like,
you know,
that's because like he sees it one way, but I see it like
a different way.
he sees like a kid just painted
Mhm.
that. Nigga,
Right.
that's Picasso. What are you talking
no
about?
cap.
That'd be like if
Rap
you
on
went to
that.
like a football practice and homies just, you know what I'm saying, catching, throwing, you know, not what you call it, like wide receivers over there, over here just doing one hand catches all day long.
Mhm.
And you just are like, how the hell you doing that? But he's like, bro, I've been doing one hand catches all season last
This shit
season.
boring.
Doing it all season this season. I might
Next.
start
I
catching
do
the
that
ball
shit,
behind my
yeah.
back or whatever before I get excited. But somebody that can
close
barely
my
catch the
eyes.
ball with two hands is looking at you like you
What?
You're
the
God.
god in this whole
Yeah.
like.
That's how. Literally, when I be hearing his beats, I'm like, bro, you crazy. But no friends, shit, no friends. He's a good nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good.
He's funny as fuck.
He's like he's quiet,
He a quiet big dude.
but then
like,
out of nowhere,
hella
he just
cool.
has like those random ass bursts. This nigga stupid as fuck. And he just
Uh-huh.
turns around, he's just like, look at this.
Look at this.
And I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit. And he's just sitting there dying. Or they'll do, I ain't gonna say that story, but it was, but like the first time I ever, like, the first time I ever heard one of his beats, I was listening to Baby Cody. And I was like, oh shit, like, whoever making these beats for this nigga is hard. They made a tape together. And I was like, oh, that's the nigga. I followed him. And then like 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019. We was in the studio and I just got some like a big lump of money from like some student loan or some shit. So I was like, bro, let's get some beats. Fuck the talking. Let's get beats.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to get beats with no friends. But that was back when I was shy, like fresh in the game. Like we fresh in like making music and shit. I'm shy.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Now I DM you if I need that. But like I was like, I don't know if I want to DM him. I'm scared to DM him. So this nigga's like, bro, stop being a girl out. Like DM
I'm
him.
fucking dead.
So I was like, nah, bro, I don't want to DM that nigga. So he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna DM him. So he DM'd him. He was like, bro, he said such and such for a beat. And I was like, oh, okay. So we sent him money. And then I sent him my number. And after that, we just started talking and shit. And then one day he was like, he had a deal where he was like, I forgot how much it was, but he was like, if you, according to your budget, no matter how your budget is, we can make a beat. We can make a tape with all my beats on it at my house and yada, yada, yada. You send me this certain amount of money. So I sent him the money. And he was like, all right, pull up to my crib. We pulled up to his crib. And the first night there, this is for like the punk rock kids or like the underground scene kids. But the fuck was their names?
What?
Fade them all. Fade
Oh,
them all.
Fade 'em All.
So if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
like punk rock or you just know like you're in an underground alternative scene in Houston, you know they're like
Fade 'em All.
they're like a punk rock band from Houston.
I'm for sure
Very
have to
well
look
known.
into that.
Well, like
Fatal Mall.
Fade them
'em
all.
all,
Like they're
yeah.
pretty good.
Fade them all.
Yeah, fade them, like fade,
Oh, for sure.
and then like EM all. So they're
Yeah.
pretty hard. But they were there out there taking pictures and shit. And then like I was fangirling. This is like I was like, oh shit. I was like,
Okay.
yo, bro, what? Fade them all, yo, it's fade them all, yo.
Nigga, hype pitches.
It's fade them all.
Hi, I'm
nigga
Kenny
has
Smith.
left his
Hit
body.
the whole
For
government
real.
on them
I,
niggas.
Oh.
I, it wasn't Kendo. It was, hey, my name is
Hi.
Kenny Smith.
Yeah.
I like
Kenny
your music, bro.
Smith.
Like yada yada. You go hard, and they're just like,
Who the fuck is this?
Smoke- There was some cool ass
They were
niggas just smoking
cool.
their cigarettes, just like,
yeah.
what's up, man?
And there was this one dude. It was a light skinned dude. He canceled now. They canceled him, but anyway, he was the only one that was like, yeah, bro, what's good, man? Yeah, who you here for? I'm like, oh, I'm here for no friends. And he came walking out. He was just all nonchalant. So,
No cap.
so y'all come on. And we walked over and he was like, what kind of music y'all listen to? Or what kind of beats y'all like? And we just told him what kind of beats we like. He was like, all right, cool. And he just started playing beats. And then like, I don't know. After a while, that was cool. Then after a while, we started making like hella songs. When we made a whole tape with him, was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And after we just kept on like making music with him. He'd tell
We
us
didn't
pull up to his
didn't
house.
we make 2 tapes maybe? I feel
Yeah,
like we made 2.
2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
Of like
But
hello
I think we dropped like one whole one like on
Yeah.
like Apple Music, like
and everything.
Zero
yeah.
Fatigue.
The last one we dropped.
Go check
last
that
tape.
shit out.
Yeah,
All
check
streaming
out Lost.
platforms.
Check out
All platforms.
check out Zero
available.
Fatigue. Zero. Big Zero. Yeah, Fatigue.
Looters.
So, for the people who don't know, because I mean, I know y'all know I've been, we fucking
Been cool for like
a long time. Like,
Yeah.
when music shit started. So for like the people who don't know, like, what made y'all jump into the music? Like, what was the start to it? Like, what made y'all be like, fuck, this is what we gonna do?
So shout out to Media Tech. So I went to school so I start from like getting like high school.
Wherever
like,
you want to start it from. my
I'm gonna
brother.
hurry up because this nigga gotta say his spiel too. So I ain't gonna be the only nigga. So look,
Nah, you good.
it's
Talk
from
your
like
shit.
freshman,
shy.
like from like
Nah.
from like
Take
senior year of
as much
high
time as you
school.
need.
Senior year of high school, like I was like, damn, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do after school. So I always know I like music. So I always just listen to music and shit. And then niggas would talk shit to me. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna dish your ass. I used to write this. I used to put it in a group message and send it to niggas. And they like, damn, that's hard, but that's fucked up. Why you saying that shit? So I was talking shit about niggas' girlfriends and all that shit, but it was just funny. I used to diss niggas as a joke.
Yeah.
So then when I graduated, I went to Tech. Now the only reason I went to Tech is so my mom could shut up. I love you, Gigi. But I just wanted her to shut up because she was like, you need to go to college, you need to go to college. I was like, all right, I'm going to college.
When you get home.
Hell no, I'm weaving that shit. But like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so like, my nigga Javi, he asked me for like, he was doing a project and he was like, bro, make me a song. So I made him a song and then he sent it to the teacher and he got an A, but he was telling everyone in school he made it.
Oh.
He taking your credit.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Plagiarize your whole
bro, like,
ass.
how you, that's my voice. Like, what the fuck? So he was sitting there telling everyone he made the song. He said, Keno trash, all that. He's saying all that shit on Twitter. So I was like, all right, nigga. All right, nigga. All right. And I remember I was in my dorm and I was like, all right, nigga, you talking shit? I bet. I looked up Don't Like instrumental. I put it on GarageBand and I rapped it one take all the way through, put it out, and everyone started liking that shit. And I was like, okay, maybe this is something I want to do. But I didn't go full-fledged until like 2019 when I went to Media Tech. But LOOTERZ started at Media Tech because Media Tech lets you have studio time while you go to school there. So like I was hitting up everyone that I knew, like anyone that I knew that made music. I was like, bro, like, come here, yada yada. We got such and such, boo boo. So then I told him and Dunn, the only ones that came. So I was like, all right, cool. So these are the niggas that came. So we started making music together. And then out of nowhere, we was on the way home and we was just like, bro, we might as well just make music, like a music group. Because every time, like,
It's just y'all.
yeah, every time I tell one of them to pull up, he would pull up. And then out of nowhere, Dunn would pull up. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, well, Dunn's here. If you want to rap, if you want to rap after this nigga's finished, go ahead and get on the song type shit. That's how it was. Just like, oh, these niggas pull up, go ahead and rap on that shit. And after a while, we was like, man, might as well just make a group. We just made a group. And yeah, since 2019, we've been doing this shit. That's
Here we are.
Yeah,
Oh,
talking
ripping the
to
mic
you
hard as
guys.
fuck.
What about for you, man?
Yeah.
What was the spark for you in music? Cause I remember, bro. Remember them days when we'd be posted up at my boy Josh's crib and we
Bro,
was
we
sitting
go
there
way back. I mean,
getting faded, bro. We just hitting dabs all
Yeah.
fucking day, chilling, and at the
Shit,
same
man.
time we cooking it up.
it
Remember that,
goes
bro?
kind of little even more back before that. Like my grandpa used to own a record shop in like Port Arthur and shit, and I have an uncle that used to like actually make music and
Yeah.
have, like,
25 letters
he
on
had
my
a
dresser.
kind of
Yes,
like a
sir.
big breakout
I
song. But
get paid.
yeah, long story. But I mean, music's kind of been, I feel like,
Stupid.
part of my drive. You know, I mean, I did fucking band in middle school. I did a little bit my freshman year, and then like, I mean, like you just said, man, me and Josh and you and a couple other people, man, we were making beats in Jonas
Always.
and his older brother's room. You know, getting high as fuck, cracking the windows, not even supposed to be smoking in his room. You know,
Facts.
getting that nigga in
Sadly,
trouble.
I
but-
wasn't there for those days, but
Oh
you
man,
know,
those were the days, man. We were just, you know, making beats, and at first it was supposed to just be like beats only. Like me and Josh were like, nah, bro, we're just gonna like figure out the beat part, and then like one day that
Realized
nigga
that.
made this fire ass beat, And like I just started like, freestyling, like, like how,
Yeah.
niggas just always be, we high as fuck. And like I don't know what I said that fucking Josh just was like,
Spazzed
bro,
out.
he was like, bro, you gotta spit that again. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, nigga,
Yeah.
we fried. And he's like, bro, like, that's it, bro. Like, that's what we gonna do. I'm gonna make the beats, nigga, and like you gonna rap, bro. Like we gonna just do that shit. Like we gonna work, and no matter how we do it, we gonna just. So like it's always kind of just been there. It's just never been like put to paper. You know what I'm saying? Until like I got like really closer to this nigga, and it's crazy how like this nigga always fucking reminds me how like in high school we were in like the same English
Fuck
class,
him.
and I never fucking
We
talked to
had
him.
we had the same English class.
That nigga used to sit on the right side, far right, in Miss Woodson's
I
class.
used to talk to the white hoes. That's the only reason I go there.
But I mean, like I said, bro, like
Any of the white girls in that class listening, it's like, really, Kenny?
Yeah, for real.
yeah.
She knows who I'm talking
But
about.
yeah, I mean, like I'm saying, like I feel like it really was destined. I mean, like for us to not talk in high school like that, and for us to like just like kind of rekindle and like do
Make
what we're doing
something.
now, it's like it's
Life
like,
goes
damn,
around in a
yeah.
full circle sometimes.
So,
like, you know,
I'm grateful for everything, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that support us, everybody that's doing it with us, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, like it's gonna pay off, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're gonna sit back at these moments and just be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like we were really talking about how we were gonna do it, and we got to it, you know what I'm saying? Like
Speaking on the
nobody can take that from us. Whole, you know what I'm saying? Like we did the work for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
no handouts.
no handouts, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's really from like ground zero. All the way up
LTZ
to,
shit.
like, you know what I'm saying? So we had
tryna
like
take
level
it all.
15, you know what I'm saying? Not like like level 3, you know what I'm saying? It's like a 3-story building. Up. You still see the top of it. You look up like, it's getting there.
Nah, for sure. I mean, it's all about having the vision. And like I said, you have to have the right people around you, and you know, just have to have your 10 toes down, bro.
For real.
Like that's all it's about
shit.
at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
But it's dope, man. Like, I mean, shit, just like you said, the rekindling thing. You know, that don't really happen often, bro.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't.
And I mean, yeah, it might happen for like, you know, friendships and shit like that, but for some shit to come out as like a business move and something for like, you know, uh pushing forward your life or your career or whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
you know, like shit. Cause I mean, even now, like I have people that, you know, I ain't talked to in years and shit, but when we do talk again, it's always like some business talks, you know what I'm saying?
Type
Like,
shit.
yo, we should do this and we should do that. I mean, although it's hard to
Keep up.
I wouldn't say keep up, but like Trap said, it's always just been more of like an idea and never put to paper.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's always like lingering,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Like I feel like for y'all, I mean, I've honestly like noticed firsthand the effort that you guys do and put like that y'all put into y'all's music and everything that y'all do. And
Appreciate that, man.
and
Appreciate
it's
it,
like,
yeah.
and I don't just say it just because y'all my friends and that, but it's like genuine respect. Like I respect people that can do what they want to do without being held back from anything else. You know,
Respect.
because that's hard. Like even for myself, like I'm doing this podcast shit, but I still get held back from certain shit. You know,
There's always gonna be obstacles, you know.
yeah.
For real, you
But
just
it's
gotta keep
about
that.
how you overcome that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
and
always.
y'all keeping that shit going. So,
Always,
but I
bro.
feel like this interview is like long overdue. Like I've thought about having this already, but
Yeah.
it's just like I said, I feel like I know y'all so well. I had to think about how I'm gonna like
How to
maneuver
approach
around,
this? Yeah,
like
how to?
answer,
I don't
like
know
ask
this
questions,
nigga, bro. What are they talking about? I don't know this
like
nigga.
like ask questions
What's
without
your name
really
again?
like damn.
Nah.
TBE?
Anonymous.
Are you TBE?
Are you TBE? The.
Are you
Whoa.
DTB?
Wait, you're the and you're blunt?
Where's Effect?
Yeah, where's Effect?
Why is Effect not here?
It's already.
Where is he?
happening. Nah, but that's
Mic up for him, please.
that's Aspen.
Oh yeah,
That's
Aspen.
Mic up.
I
He's the
forgot who the
Effect.
fuck that was for a second. I was like,
On the mic.
That's fucked up.
That's
yeah.
disrespectful.
We just said that nigga name like 5 times earlier. You know,
Damn, my nigga whole government.
for real. Nah, for real. But yeah, man, just you know, it shit takes time because you know what I'm saying.
What's something that y'all got in mind that I mean, I know y'all been doing shows. Like, what's that been like doing shows? Like, what's that feeling like? You know, because
That
I mean,
shit.
you obviously we're all normal people.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and I mean, personally, bro, like I feel like that's why I like this whole podcasting because maybe I could get to somebody that's at a higher level
Mm.
and give me like their perspective on the transition from going from somebody that's normal to somebody that everybody
Kind of
enjoys and wants to
be
look up
around.
to
Yeah.
and shit like that. So what was it for y'all on the stage for the first time when it was like, you know, y'all was performing for the first time and y'all was seeing people there? Like
Okay,
what
I'm
was
gonna give you 2 examples of our first time. So, like, our very, very first time ever, I will never forget that shit. It was definitely an experience, but it
Yeah.
wasn't kind of like the experience that we wanted. It was shout out to Media Tech again. They had a what's it called? Open mic. And I don't know how, but
Yeah.
I think Ken got something to coordinate to where we can perform. So we performed that
Just signed
night,
my
but
name.
it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird because, like, you know, like I think at the time as well, he was still in school, so like his teachers were there. So you know, like I mean, I didn't really give a fuck.
I was
but it was-
cussing.
Yeah, we were, you know,
Bro,
we were
that's so
cussing in front of
sorry.
his like dean and shit. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real,
Like that's
like,
what I was thinking about. But
He in the
again,
back, like,
we
say that
signed up
shit.
for that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're entertainers. I mean, like I don't give a
It
fuck.
is
You
what
know,
it
like
is.
It's
For
gonna
real.
come with
excuse
it.
my language again, but I don't give a fuck. You know? So that was that. Now I feel like I count our first real like performance was when we shout out to Tribe, Jason. I mean, bro, like we had this they had
Oh,
this house party,
yeah.
bro, and like
Is that the one that we went to?
I think that's the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys went to, and
Bro,
like
hey, that
man,
shit-
that
like,
shit was crazy,
we
bro.
was
like
fucked up that night.
Bro,
I'm in that
I
bitch getting drunk in
pre-pandemic.
the hoe.
bro,
Crazy.
we was
That shit was
3
lo-
niggas performing with one fucking mic, nigga,
Hey, we
and
was-
like
I ain't gonna
we
lie,
was
yeah.
crunking
We was
that
in that
hoe.
hoe.
That
Like
was
we
shout.
had that hoe jumping, so like that like little bit of like that kind of feedback getting back from that
Yeah.
from the people like was a glimpse, and it was like whoa.
There's
like,
one performance I would like to say. So there's this dude at my school. He was an instructor. So he used to tell me, he's like, bro, I have an open mic at this bar on Jones Road.
yo.
Jones Road, North Houston, or wherever, North Cypress, North Houston, wherever, up
Yeah.
there. And he kept on telling me, like, bro, come up there Tuesdays. We go crazy. We go live. Oh, and I'm like, all right,
Smoking
whatever.
on some Buddha.
Shout out to my nigga. But like, he just kept on pestering me. And it
He said
used to make me
pestering
mad
me.
because like, it used to make me mad. He would ask me that in front of them.
Mhm.
Before
At
he
our
would ask me,
sessions.
he would ask me just one-on-one. And I'd just be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna come. Yeah, whatever. He started asking me in front of them. And they was like, yeah, we want to come. I'm like, damn. So I was like, fuck.
I mean, shit, we was. I mean,
For real,
just,
but
like,
nah,
trying to get our face out there.
Face
you know?
out
It's
there. So
fuck
like,
it.
there was one day we was at the studio at the
Push
school late as
that.
fuck. And then we driving home. And they're like, bro, let's go to the thing. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not for that. Like, it's late as fuck. And they was like, bro, no, come on, let's go. I'm like, nah. So like, I was like, the only way we gonna go if one of y'all niggas drive. So one of them niggas just drove over there. We went over there.
It was like 10, 11 o'clock too. Like
11 o'clock at some
the
bar.
bar didn't close till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it was nothing but like old like white people. Some
Sig, you know, the
from
ones that
like
be
I want to
sitting
say
at the
30,
bar.
like
A saloon.
50,
yeah,
like
but
that.
white, but white. But like, yeah, he said saloon.
All white people. There's like probably two, and there's 4 black people. And there's us 3, and then the nigga that's running the whole thing. So he comes and he's like, oh yeah, what's good, guys? Oh yeah, what's good? Y'all about to go crazy, man. Y'all about to go crazy.
He about to perform for a bunch of people that's there drinking and smoking a long week away.
No cap.
Bro, so I'm in my head, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, we at this random ass bar, there's like all these old, and I say like white people, like, you know, like the
Conservative
Listen,
Yeah,
ass.
like they're in their 40s, you know, like
black people. Oh
I'd
God.
vote for
type of,
Trump
like-
even if he wasn't president.
yeah, it's those white girls that have like the hair in a ponytail, but wear like those like wife beaters with jeans, the
Oh,
Marriott jeans with
shit.
boots.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and they have
like she
cigarettes.
beat the nigga up in a
Yeah, like,
relationship.
and he calls,
Bro.
Shut
yeah.
up, Tom.
Yeah.
Like,
So
They come
those, so
to
that
hit
type
someone
of
with a
crowd,
bottle.
that type of crowd, just
Christine
rough neck white people. Bro, when I
Sandra.
tell you, he introduced us. He's like, all right, next we got, no, before the people before us, they were playing guitars and shit, singing and shit, yada, yada,
he was
yada.
doing like covers. That's what he was doing. He was
They were
doing
doing
covers.
covers.
Was it good?
I wasn't really
Listen,
getting into it.
man.
Hey,
I was
if y'all
geeked.
said
It was more
I
or
was
less,
geeked
bro.
and I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to be there. So like,
We was just trying to
It matter.
perform and get the fuck.
yeah, so like then he called us up there. He's like, all right, next I got is the Looters. And I swear to God, they was like, We get on the stage
They
and
see
we're
3
just like,
niggas. They're like, who the fuck are these guys here? That's why they're
so then we was like, yeah, we're the Looters. We're here.
He said,
And
yeah,
then-
we're the looters.
yeah. We're the Looters. We
And
introduce
the song,
ourselves.
I tell you, the first song played, and I'm just like,
It's
all
Push
right.
Start. Was
So
it Push
we're-
Start?
Yeah, it was something.
Or
I don't know.
That
It
hoe
was,
go hard.
one. No, I think it was another one.
It was-
like it was.
I don't know, one of the early songs we was making back then. We was performing it, and the first song they were like, all right.
Yeah. Then we put that Push Start on them white
Man,
boys.
them white motherfuckers
Boy,
got
we
up and
had
started
them-
dancing,
Yeah,
bro.
we
I
had
put
them-
it- I
yeah,
put
we
that on
had
my
them
grandma.
Push
They would start
Start,
dancing,
Push
bro.
Start. We had them niggas. Yeah, that shit was hard.
Them niggas
Like,
was dancing,
it's
and we did
crazy.
another song. They were still up there dancing, moving around. Another
Mhm.
song.
Yeah.
We was like, we
Laughing
did
and
like
shit.
4 or 5 songs. They were up there. The whole. Let me remind you, the dude that was playing the guitar, nobody was really paying attention to him. Everyone
Yeah.
was just sitting
it
there
was like
drinking,
background music type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
watching
you know?
the game and shit. We come up there, everyone's still watching the game, and they're just like,
What's this?
Billy.
What's this
Hey,
ruckus?
Billy.
them coons can sing.
Yeah.
You
hear this ruckus?
You hear that music over there?
Them coons can rap. Oh,
Yeah.
listen real quick.
Is that Young Dolph?
So then at the end of it, we're finished, and we're walking out the door, and like the white people are outside smoking their cigarettes, and they're like,
Yo,
"Is that Young Dog?" No, sir, it's the Looters. But now,
Yeah,
like
correct. No
the
disrespect.
dude, we went outside. We was about to leave, and then there was people outside smoking cigarettes. It was like,
Ah.
yeah, man, y'all got some.
Yeah, no cap. Yeah.
If y'all had me dance, and we was
Yeah.
talking about the girl with the white beater. She was like, "Yeah, y'all had me dancing. Y'all got
Yeah.
something." So I'm like, "All right, maybe I do got something," because
yeah.
these old white
Yeah.
people saying I could do it. So after that, I really didn't give a fuck like about performing. Because it's like I performed in the people that don't even like me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I made them like me for like a good
Mhm.
5,
And they
10
don't even know
minutes.
who the fuck you are.
I don't even know who the fuck I am. Tomorrow they're gonna be like, I still hate black people, but them niggas yesterday.
Them niggas.
Hey, you
Yeah,
gonna be like,
yesterday
with
had-
looters?
they
Don't
was
fuck with the
this
looters.
close.
They were this close to
They
getting
was
lynched. But when we
this
heard what they were saying,
close.
we was like, yeah, push start.
Yeah.
My
Push-
truck push start. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Hey, he
Like
has
that
a
brand new
point there.
2022
Yeah.
Ram.
Yeah, my Wrangler
Yep.
push
My
start.
Longhorn.
Go ahead, sing it
My
now,
King
boy.
Ram,
My
my
King
Texas
Ranch
edition.
F250.
Go ahead, sing it now,
2500.
boy.
2,500.
But nah, like after that, I was like, man, I can perform for anybody. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like the Houston shows we had, they're like, I don't know. I like performing because like, I don't know, this shit just be geeky.
As sad as it sounds, bro, to me, like it feels like honestly, like we get more love when we perform outside of Houston. You know, like the
Yeah.
times
That's
we have
kind of
popped out.
it
You
just
know,
sucks. That's how
it
Houston
sucks,
culture
but
be
I
a little
mean,
bit.
like it is what it is.
I
you
honestly
know?
feel that's how it's always gonna be. I
Yeah.
mean, that's why I feel like,
LTZ to Atlanta, JK.
hey,
Maybe.
But look, when y'all
We'll
come
never
back and
know.
y'all
Like-
do blow, everybody
You
that
never
know. Yeah.
wasn't a supporter in Houston gonna be
There's a
like,
couple niggas
"Damn,
That's the
man, I
shitty
did
part, you
lose
know.
a couple
That's,
niggas
that's
on
like
fly.
the whole shitty part about that is like knowing that
That's
that's
gonna
happen.
gonna happen. Like
yeah.
coming back home and having all
I-
these people
I think a
that
lot
used
of it-
to
Knowing damn
doubt,
well.
and
I think a lot of it too is like people be ashamed. They be like-
they're stuck on that what if, like
yeah.
I should have said something, or why didn't I like, or why didn't
Yeah.
I repost? You know,
Or
the
like why
simple-
didn't I just simply believe?
why didn't I believe exactly?
All
like-
you gotta do
Like
is
it's not
why
like
hate?
it's not like you gotta pay to believe.
It does-
You ain't gotta
it
you
don't
ain't gotta
cost.
put none in nobody's
It don't
pockets.
cost.
Take a fucking listen."
All you gotta do is
Exactly.
just not hate. You ain't gotta
listen.
you ain't gotta sit around and talk shit. Like my thing is, man, like
Y'all got them to sing it
I-
started.
my thing about it is
Hey,
like
Kevin,
I
get
like-
that.
Drop the bomb effect, man.
I think-
Yo,
I
yeah,
just-
drop the bomb effect. You got the bomb effect?
I don't fucking know. We can find out.
He said,
Nah.
that was
to the-
perfect timing because you still don't know what you was
Yeah,
pressing. So I mean,
I don't know what I'm pressing, so that
that
was
was-
that was perfect. For
yeah,
that.
perfect.
But anyways, I just feel like one problem that a lot of people have now is like when it comes down to music or people making music, like they've always seen SoundCloud as such a bad thing. Like
Never.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
used
Like
to love. I
as-
love SoundCloud.
like as in the sense of like, oh, if you make music on SoundCloud, then
Ew. Bitch, my
you,
shit on Apple
you ain't
Music.
really doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know
Suck my
what I'm
dick.
saying? But I feel like that don't make no fucking sense.
It doesn't.
It
'Cause,
doesn't
like-
because like SoundCloud. Okay, I'm gonna say pre-SoundCloud because SoundCloud they're starting to do on some subscription shit. Like you
Yeah,
gotta pay to.
Sound-
No,
play
but I'm
music.
talking about before that though.
But yeah, now I'm about to say like SoundCloud in general. The whole idea of SoundCloud is just to give people that
that platform.
that
Yeah.
platform to like just hey, listen to this song I just made in my fucking closet.
Yeah.
You hear this shit?
And
I don't
sometimes,
care if
bro,
you
a lot
don't
of
like it
shit
or
be
not.
fire too.
Shit be
Right.
fire, and just people just like they're so like
It's just supposed to be a space for people to enjoy music.
enjoy their music. So then after a
Right.
while, it started getting mainstream when niggas started blowing off of it. So then now every time you hear a SoundCloud rapper, like, SoundCloud rapper.
You're trying to go
ugh.
mainstream, do this, do that.
Fuck no, bitch. I just
It's like
to
having
play
a
my.
bad title.
You feel me? But then after I found out District Kid, I don't need SoundCloud. I put shit on SoundCloud when like
Yeah.
it's like singles or loosies. Like shit, I just like I need some like we need to post something.
Yeah.
LTZ Tuesdays. Always tune in for LTZ Tuesdays.
Get some
LTZ
feedback on some
Tuesdays.
stuff.
For real. So like every Tuesday you drop something. So like we put it on SoundCloud or
Yeah.
some shit like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? SoundCloud is poop. Not
I-
poop. Poop. It's cool. I'm gonna say
It's cool. Yeah. I just think it's fucked up how like
The people
the
that
people
use it
that trying to
sometimes
make
suck.
music and try to use it for like you said a platform just to like not even say, oh, I'm fucking invested into music and this is how I'm gonna do it, but just more like this is what I plan to do. Just give it a check. Like just give it a listen.
taste. If you don't
You
like
know?
it,
If you don't like it, then might reevaluate myself. But I
Not
might just
even.
keep doing it. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
because
you know?
literally
Yeah.
I read. My bad. Go ahead.
There's always gonna be somebody that's not gonna like your shit.
There
Yeah.
is. There's like always gonna be somebody. Because I'm the nigga that was. I used to like. I don't like that.
Facts.
Fuck that. I don't like that. I was always. You can ask my mom. I'm always a kid of like. I don't like that. Turn up my nose. So I know it's like to just always like, and not like listen. But if you
Yeah.
just like turn that normal and just go listen, like oh shit, you find something you might fucking like.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. But like you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. It's life. It's human nature. You feel me? Like everyone's gonna like
I think the camera went out.
Yeah. I
But
just saw the
everyone, it's
screen go
human
off.
nature. Everyone's gonna
Sorry.
like what everyone else likes. So like
Mhm.
they don't like us now, but sooner or later they're gonna like us. And then next thing you know, everyone's gonna like us. Cause like, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna take time, you know. You
I'm
just
not in
gotta-
I'm not in no rush because like the shit we make now is like, you know, it's groundwork. So
Yeah.
like when they hear our shit, who knows, next year we blow up, they hear that shit like, oh shit, they shit got now it's hard. And they go back.
They really playing catch up at that point.
Literally, they behind. So like at this point, I really don't care. It's literally, I feel like it's just like a breadcrumbs, even breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
When you get to as soon as later, you're gonna get a big ass loaf.
Here, puppy.
For real.
He said,
Then once
"Here,
they
puppy,
then once they
puppy."
start biting, they start falling the trail crumb. They like,
Mhm.
oh damn, this is a good ass bakery.
Y'all ever had like that moment where like you're making a song, right? Because you're just in like that mood to make that song, but then like something in your life happens and you just like it feels like your situation is different. Like the energy that you was feeling on that song, you don't feel no more.
Mhm.
Do you still force yourself to go back and finish that song? Or are
leave
you
it.
just like that's just one that just goes into the archives of unfinished and you just
It
move on that?
depends.
Yeah, it depends how it sounds.
Depends.
'Cause, like-
sometimes more than likely though, it'll probably just end up getting put in a
You know what I'm
vault,
saying?
and then we'll eventually probably end up going back to it as a reference track. You know, like just to probably bop off
Yeah.
some ideas or something. But
Mhm.
Because I be
Yeah.
feeling like people like we understand music, right?
Mhm.
We all understand music. I can say I'm a music enthusiast. Y'all be into music. He's around people that, you know what I'm saying, produce music, all that stuff. But there are a lot of people, they just listen to things that sounds good, or they just listen to things that they think people is gonna make them seem cool about type shit.
And that's how I
And then
feel.
it's like,
It's
you remember whenever
gross.
like Kendrick and J. Cole, they were gonna drop that tape, and then they
Yeah.
did, and everybody was like, man, why didn't they drop the tape like this and that? They are way beyond
No,
what they made
that was in
at that point.
2013.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
you in 2022
and
Xing that.
they whole mindset is different. It's like people sometimes don't
You
get that
it.
shit.
Yeah, your
And
shit
Some
is
people
supposed to
make
evolve.
music in the moment.
You know what I
and-
mean?
And it's like you can't.
can't always live there.
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah, like the same. Well, I was seeing somebody say something about the way they make music, how they don't really write music because they can't keep that same energy going. Like
It's
you
true.
might write something feeling a certain way, but
Mhm.
when you try to speak it into the mic, it's not the same.
Literally,
energy.
I have like from like when I was at Texas Tech, like from that period of time, from like 2017 to 2018, I have like a whole list full of songs. Then 2019 to 2020, I have a whole full list of songs. So like I want to say like 2020, I was trying to do some shit I wrote in 2017, and I was trying to put it on the mic, and I was like,
You just don't feel that shit no
"Nigga,
more.
you a bitch."
Bro,
It just don't
Like,
work.
it doesn't work, and it's just like might as well just leave that. Like you know what I'm
And
saying?
it's not that
You-
it's trash or nothing. It's
You-
just a
I
different
just like-
energy.
Just
Yeah,
evolve, bro.
yeah,
Honestly,
literally.
it's a lot of evolvement. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I think that's also a good sign to show that you are growing.
Facts.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
used to be like, dude, like the
Bro,
shit
we-
I used to rap about way back when was just like on some like you know how Ugly God used to make fun of himself? So I used to poke fun of myself all the fucking time. So that's all my music was for like a minute. Just poking fun of myself.
Booty gang captain, babe.
You feel me? So like I was always just, just goofy. Then one day I heard Baby Cody. I'm gonna give him in because he's like he's a good artist. But like Baby Cody, that nigga, like I listened to his shit and he was just popping his shit, like being confident. I was like, damn. I was like, maybe I should try to be confident in my shit. And then I'd be confident in my shit. I was like, oh, yeah, fuck all that sad shit. I'm about to just talk about like just the most disrespectful shit because it sounds cool to me.
Yeah.
To me. So like, yeah, for real.
That's cool, bro.
Sure.
I was thinking about this fucking question. Oh yeah, what's something? Question of the day.
Question of the day.
Nah, just to like pick at y'all's mind. Like, what's something that y'all keep in y'all's mind every day to keep y'all going? Like, what's something that like that you personally just embed in your mind to just like wake up every day and you're like, I have to do this shit. Like, I gotta get it one way or another.
Shit. My mom.
Whether it's like a saying, a phrase, or anything, like anybody, anything, like what's your biggest motivation to like doing what you do? Like,
all right, so I have a goofy motivation and I have like a real life motivation. So the goofy one, there's this like old like skating ad for Terry Kennedy. He's like, kids, if you want to be like Terry Kennedy, you gotta, if you want to spend $5,000 a day like Terry Kennedy, keep on skating. So I was like, damn, that's my motivation.
I remember Terry. Ooh,
so like that's my motivation.
That
like, damn, if I want to spend $5,000 a day, I ain't gonna rap. I mean, I ain't gonna skate, but I'm gonna rap. So like that's my motivation. But also my real motivation is like my mama, because like, she does so much for us that like I want to be that like nigga, and I want to be the nigga to be like, you know what?
I got it.
Stop worrying about shit. Like I got money, like money. You ain't gotta worry about that. So that's my motivation. Like just to, make sure my people and like everyone else like in my, circle is like gravy. Cause like I feel like once everyone else is gravy, I ain't gotta worry about shit. Cause like, not saying I worry about everyone's problems, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm empathetic. So like I feel people. It's like if you feel like you feel sad,
it's easier to move on with shit whenever you have everything taken care of.
Yeah, everything's taken care of. You great. Shit. Money make me happy. That so like everyone always saying money doesn't solve all your problems. Shit, money can solve about like 150 of my problems, like right now. So like
if you live in America, money can solve your problems.
Like a fuck.
What about you, Trap? What's something that you in your mind you embed in yourself that you gotta remind yourself every day?
Man, I'm always telling myself catch up, man. And
real catch up.
Really, man, like I really embed myself not working for myself or working for myself, like being my biggest asset, like using myself as best capability as I can, like taking advantage of everything that I know that I can do and just giving it my all, no matter what, if I fail or conquer or succeed in it, you know what I'm saying? As long as I know that I did that shit, I'll be good, you know what I'm saying? But I also, like Ken said, like I want to get my people straight, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in a single mom home, so like all I have is my mom, so like to give her, I mean, I know even when I tell her like, like I'm gonna get her this when when we up, like I know the materialistic shit really doesn't mean shit, but just being able to give that back, like would make me probably feel whole, you know what I'm saying? Like I really did something for myself,
Pac said it best. I can't repay you for what you did, but
I'm gonna try.
I can. I mean, it's a bare minimum, I can try scraping.
Literally.
Show that, see that. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
she gave me life, but shit, house.
Shit. This is a new life.
Yeah, this is a new life.
Real. I'll give you a new life, another one.
Another one.
For real.
Nah, that's good, man. I'm glad that y'all are doing good.
Also, I also do this rap shit. I also do this rap shit so I can be fucking on these like R&B singers and shit. That's the only reason I do that shit. Instagram models and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Lame, man.
I guess I have like a list of
list.
shit.
He really got a list of.
I got
females that he's going for. As soon as
Soon
we
as-
get that call and we
soon-
get on that you know
On
that
that train.
that
Or-
list, that celeb list that they got in Hollywood or whatever. that nigga, he's making his calls
whatever.
like do.
If I'm on Rolling Loud, if I'm on Rolling Loud, I'm DMing Halle Berry, baby. What's good with you? What's good with you? I'm hitting up everybody because it's just like they're not gonna answer I DM them right now. They ain't gonna respond to it. But like when I'm up there, I'm a DM them the same shit I'm thinking in my head. I'm a DMer. I'm DMing them. So when I get up there, don't be surprised. I'm probably gonna be on Say Cheese. Kenny at it again. Keno at it again. He in the DM.
God damn it, Ken.
From
Slow your roll.
He in there saying, "Baby, how much is the flight? How much is the flight?
I'm
How much I gotta pay?
blowing up the fuck.
How much I
Hey,
gotta
this your
pay?"
man's, bro.
Every
This
other
your
man.
man's.
Every other week, Snapchat gonna have a new story
I'm
about
sorry
some
for
shit he
everybody that's
getting into.
listening to
Yeah.
my boy get like this. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not really like this.
I'm not. I'm really quiet.
He's
For real,
but,
really quiet. But shit, the
that's-
hoes come around.
That's
I'm
the
sweating.
dog in him, I guess.
Nah, for real. But I'm just saying, like, it's one of the reasons. Not one of the main reasons, but it's just like, it's an honorable mention.
He's an honorable mention.
It's an honorable
But
mention.
it's been dope. Having y'all on here, bro. I appreciate y'all's time.
Hell yeah.
I know I was talking to my uncle the other day, and he told me some shit that like I realized a lot of people don't really do when they thank you for your time. Like your time is, bro.
It's
Like
very valuable.
like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
older than me. Obviously,
I
he's my
value
uncle and
time.
shit. But like
Yeah.
he's over here telling me he's thanking me for my time. I'm like, bro. First of all, I'm not even somebody special for you to be thanking me for my
For
time.
real.
But I think about it, and it's like your time really be valuable.
Oh,
You
God.
don't really sit around and just talk to somebody and waste your time for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So like when he told me that, I was like, you know what? I think I gotta start thanking people more often for the time because that shit
You can't
you
get
know,
it back.
you can't get it back. So it's I thank y'all for
I
y'all's
thank you
time.
for your time.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I
you
appreciate
know,
y'all, man.
shit,
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I
uh,
appreciate y'all. I know this was like long overdue. Like you've
Yeah,
been
it
preached,
sure
you
was.
know?
And
Yeah.
and I'm just glad that like this interview was actually able to be recorded and
Hell
you
yeah,
know,
this
was-
all this
Visualized.
cool ass shit that
First time.
I'm trying to fucking
Gang.
get worked for everybody to enjoy the shit fully. Also, man, I may be relocating, so that's in
LA.
in the fucking works somewhere. So
Hey,
um, I just want y'all to know
Be on the
I'm
list.
trying to stay
Hell
more
yeah, hell yeah.
consistent with this shit for real, for real. I appreciate everybody that still to this day they be tuning in with me. You know, they be tapping in with me and just asking me how the podcast going and how I've been mentally. I know a lot of people been hitting me up about that shit, so I really appreciate
Mental
that.
health is
Yeah.
key.
It's serious.
It's
and
serious.
It has to be taken more
Check on your
Yeah,
friends,
yeah.
guys.
Pop your
Always check
earpiece.
on your friends.
for sure.
What
For
y'all
sure.
gotta do, man.
But
Get
I'm as a friend and as somebody from the outer side of what y'all got going on. I'm proud of what y'all doing, man. Just
Appreciate
keep doing
it.
what y'all
Appreciate
fucking
it.
doing and fucking step on their necks. You know, we always got people that no matter we can save the world and we can save people from being hungry, but there's always gonna be one motherfucker that's gonna be like, why he buy them this and he don't buy them that.
Yeah, of
so,
course.
So you could do the best thing in the world. There's always gonna be somebody that's gonna find the worst in it. So fuck what anybody gotta say. Do
Fuck
what you
'em.
gotta fucking do. And
Dipshits.
Sooner or
just
later, they gonna
fucking
hate. Sooner or later,
Dipshit University.
me and him,
Dipshit
me and his
University.
sister finna date.
But,
Keep hating.
Once
That's so
again,
true.
man, I appreciate y'all, and this shit was
Mhm.
hella fun.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
Shout out
excited
the
to
Blunt
see-
Effect, man.
Shout out to
I'm-
Blunt
You already
Effects.
know.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
excited to see what comes on later on this year, and shit.
Hopefully we can come back to the show, you know. and-
Hopefully.
Always, man.
Yeah.
You will be
and,
back
and
on this
before I
show.
go, I want to say that next time I'm gonna see if we can get some people to call in and just ask us questions and just interact with us while we're here, because I think that's gonna be what's really gonna top it off.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. Interactions.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Swipes
see if
ups.
I could try to get like another SIM card or something so I can use my work phone
Yeah,
and have them
sure.
call that phone rather than my personal phone.
Yeah.
So that way we can have like live interactions. That was something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to figure that out so I can have people actually ask us questions while we're on here.
Mm.
And even for myself, I know I'm the one that asks most of the questions and stuff like that, but it'd be cool for people to ask me questions while I'm on here asking y'all questions. So that's something that I'm trying to get worked out too. And yeah, man, I'm trying to get a lot of shit going. So I appreciate
Yes, sir.
everything and everybody. And man, this is gonna conclude.
Shout out to all the baddies out
sir.
there.
Hey,
man.
episode
Hey, check
of
us
the
out, man. Don't
Looters.
forget, check out the
Looters.
Looters on YouTube, Apple Music, Google Music for you
All
broke
that
niggas,
shit.
Spotify,
Pandora
Tidal,
for you broke
Pandora.
bitches that she ain't got it. You know what
Man,
I'm
check us
saying? I
out,
love
man.
you all.
Just give us a listen, man. Even if you don't like it, man, it's appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
We still
And-
love you. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna
Little
take
bit.
it out like this. Right
Yes,
here's
sir.
the boy Trap,
Yes, sir.
Keno, host Kev, co-host
Fuck
Kareem
on.
right
Yes,
here.
sir.
This is the Blunt Effects.
Yes, sir.
Think less, feel more. Love y'all.
Let's go.